getting a little boy from an orphanage in Nova Scotia, and he's coming in on the afternoon train.
My name is Anne Shirley. Anne spelled with me.
Diana Barry lives over there on Orchard Slope. You can meet her.
I heard before that you were kind of a strange girl, Anne Shirley. I think Gilbert is awfully bold to wink at a strange girl.
That little girl ought to have all the kindness we can give her. We got no call to raise her as cheerless as we was.
Getting emotional over nothing.
Nothing. You both mean everything to me.
You promised we were going to be friends.
Aren't you worried? I'm liable to break another slate over your head.
I'm more worried I might break one over yours.
Anne Shirley. Why are we watching Anna Green Gables? Well, today we go to Prince Edward Island. It was a long day, so buckle in and let's get to our very full and beautiful scenery day. We left Fredericton. The temperature was already 13 degrees, which is very nice. And it eventually climbed up to 19 degrees Celsius. So a very pleasant day for riding. And also no rain. Woo! That was a welcome relief. So we left New Brunswick and turned to go to Prince Edward Island over the Confederation Bridge. Now, they give you one last chance to turn around if you're not really meaning to go to Prince Edward Island, and they tell you when the last exit is before the bridge, because once you're on the bridge, yeah, you can't turn around. It's almost 13 kilometers long, and it goes high above the St. Lawrence River, and it's a feat of engineering that's just amazing how they were able to build that, and it's just stunning to drive along there. And you pay a toll, but you don't pay it until you're leaving. So we'll get to that in the next video. We arrived in Charlottetown and went to the old part of Charlottetown, which is very cute with the row houses, and we parked right by the row houses, and right across the street was St. Dunstan's Basilica. Beautiful, beautiful church, and had lovely bells, and yeah, no matter what angle you looked at it, you were just, wow. Old Charlottetown had cute little shops and things like that, and we found a lunch spot right across from the Confederate building, which they were doing some major renovations on and hauling these giant beams of lumber. It was kind of cool to watch. After we had lunch in Charlottetown, we went south to the Point Prim Lighthouse. And that was our first lighthouse of the trip. And it was very, very nice. It has a very steep staircase to go up. And and then coming down is even a little bit scarier. But you can go all the way up to the top to where the light was. And there's a light still there, but it is not operational. The views from up there, well, just have a look at some of these pictures and you'll see the panoramic view that we were able to enjoy being up at the top of the lighthouse. They also had history of Point Prim Lighthouse and still had a working foghorn, and Reed is going to demonstrate that for you. Then after we finished at Point Prim, we drove back up through Charlottetown and to Cavendish Cliffs. And the scenery in Prince Edward Island is just like it's lovely green fields and farms and things, and then the rich red earth is everywhere. And of course they use the material in the soil for building the roads, and so a lot of the roads, the pavement, it looks red from that. But Cavendish Cliffs was really cool. Just standing there and looking out at the ocean, and well, there's pretty little flowers there, little birds in the bushes. We could hear them, and then we finally saw one there, you can see in the picture. And then after we were at Cavendish Cliffs, we drove not far to the site of the Anne of Green Gables Park. And it was named after the author of the Anne of Green Gables story, L.M. Montgomery. It was kind of cool to be there, and having watched much of the Anne of Green Gables TV series. And then we traveled to our destination in Summerside, is where we stayed. An added bonus of this trip was that we got to meet our stepmom's son, so Doreen's son, Paul, and his wife Paula. They live 15 minutes away from Summerside in Kensington, and they came out for dinner at a restaurant that was joined on to our hotel, which was also joined on to the Sports Hall of Fame for Prince Edward Island. It was really great to meet them. We've never met them, and we had a lovely dinner and conversation, and it was just very nice. So our total travel distance, here I'll show you the map finally now. Our total travel distance is 524 kilometers, and we are over 5,000 kilometers into our journey. We're actually 5,430 kilometers into our journey so far at day 13. So it was a very full, busy, but beautiful, lovely day in Prince Edward Island. So thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, you can give me a big thumbs up, and you can subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next video, day 14. Where will we go this time? We'll see you then. Bye for now.